Hello, this video is about exercises about kinds of cells, animal and plant cell. I have explained this lesson, animal and plant cell, in a separated video. You can review it on my channel. And this video, it will be extra exercises about this lesson. It can be for worksheet, for a quiz, or for an activity. I will start with the first question. Write true or false and then correct the false statement. When we put S here, that means we can have only one statement that is wrong or more than one. The first one, insects, bacteria, human, and green leaves have animal cell. In this question, we should read the sentence carefully so that to discover where is the mistake if we have one. Insects, okay, they are animals, so they have animal cell. Bacteria, they also have animal cell because they are not plant. Human also, they have animal cell. And green leaves. Green leaves, they are part of plant, so they don't have animal cell. So the first sentence, it will be wrong. So here we will write false. And if we want to correct it, we will cross the green leaves and we will write it as insects, bacteria, and the human have animal cell. The second sentence, cell wall is found in animal cell and plant cell. In this case, the sentence is wrong because cell wall is a specific for the plant cell and it's not found in animal cell. So it is false and we can cross the animal cell. The third one, chloroplasts are found in the leaves of green plants only, and this is true because chloroplasts, they are part of the plant cell and specifically the green plant because they are the ones that will make photosynthesis or they will make their own food. This is for question number one. Let's move to question number two. Number two is fill in the blank. Let's start. Fill in the blank. All living things are made up of tiny parts called that are seen only by a. Fill in the blank, it means that you have missing words and we will fill them with a suitable one. And for sure, it's from our study and from our acquired knowledge, what we have studied in the lesson. All living things are made up of tiny parts. These tiny parts, as we know, they are called cells because they make up the body of all living things, either they are plant, animals, or human. Let's continue. That are seen only by a, they are so tiny, so we need a microscope. So this is the missing word. Part B is an example of animal cell. This is an open sentence, so any example you put it, and this example, it's an animal cell, it will be considered as correct. So you can write bone cell. So bone cells, they are animal cell. You can write muscle cell. You can write blood cell. You can write cheek cell. You can write skin cell. So any kind or any cell that is in our body, we can put it in this sentence. So I will write cheek cell. Okay. Now part C controls all the activities of animal and plant cells. Controls, this is also from our study. It's clear that they are talking about a certain part in the animal and also it's a common one with plant. And the one that controls, it's the nucleus. So the answer here is nucleus. This is for fill in the blank. Let's move now to the third question and the third one. Label the following diagram. We have a picture and once we have the action verb label, that means we have to write the name of some parts that they are showing us. First, we have this diagram and it is clear that it's a cell and we will fill in the name of these parts. We will start with the first one, the circle or the part that is at the center of the cell. Usually or always it is the nucleus. Now, the membrane or the outer covering of the cell, we call it cytoplasmic membrane. And finally, the inner space or the inner part is the cytoplasm. Now, how do I know these parts? Because it's clear that this one is the animal cell, and this depends on my study and on my understanding of the lesson, since I don't have any green parts inside and I don't have double membranes. It's only one. So this is for the animal cell. So it will be easy for me to continue solving the following question. In B, name the kind of the above cell. So because I have three parts, it will be easy for me to write that it's an animal cell. Give three examples of this cell. As I told you before, we can write any cell that is found in our body. So I will write skin cell, I will write blood cell, I will write also nerve cell. You can write any kind of cells. Now, let's continue to number 4, and it's another new question. And now this question, it's a comparison. They are asking us to state it means to write two differences between animal cell and plant cell. Two differences we can to know the differences between animal cell and plant cell. First, we have to review in our mind all the information that we know about them. So we can write that animal cell, they have cytoplasm membrane, they have cytoplasm and the nucleus as main parts only, and we have and they are found also in the body of animals and human. We can say all of these we are reviewing in our mind. Plant cells, they have cytoplasmic membrane, they have cytoplasm, nucleus, cell wall, chloroplast, and they are found in the plant. Okay, now we can just choose the ones that are found in one kind and not in the other kind. So in this case, it will be easy to write that cell has chloroplasts and cell wall. Pay attention because we are stating differences. So we must use a connector between the two sentences, يعني between the plant and the animal cell. We can write but, we can write however, we can write on the other hand, we can write while. So I will choose to write while. So plant cell has chloroplasts and cell wall, while animal cell does not. This is the difference, and there are two. Chloroplast, this is the first difference, and cell wall is the second difference. And don't forget the connector, which is the Y. Let's now move to the following or to the next question. The next question, we have two pictures, and they are asking us to observe these two and answer the following question. The following question is specify. Any question that starts with the action verb specify, that means we have to name the answer, to name the picture, to name the part, whatever they are asking us about, and to explain our answer. So we have to justify, we have to explain, we have to say why. So specify the green plant cell. I have two pictures for plant cells, but they are asking us to specify, yani to say which one is for a green plant and why. So from the first observation, in A and in B, we can easily know that B is the plant cell. Now, how I know it? Because in A, I have only I have only the nucleus inside. I don't have any other extra part that representing the chloroplast. While in the second picture, the whole cell is filled with chloroplast and it has two membrane. So B is, and also in A, I have two membrane, but in A, but because in B, the inner space of the cell, which is the cytoplasm, it's filled with the green parts that are called chloroplast. And chloroplasts, they are found in plant cell. So the answer, it will be B. So in this case, we will answer as follows. Specify the green plant cell. It is B because it has green parts or organelles, we can say, and these organelles chloroplast. Let's say called chloroplast. Okay? So this is a way to differentiate between the green plant cell and any other plant cell. Now let's move to the sixth question. The sixth question is match. So we have from one column the parts of the cells, and from the other column looks like, that means similarity. So we have to remember the function of every part, they put it for us, and then to see its function, what does it look like. We will start. First, the parts are nucleus, cytoplasmic membrane, chloroplast. The second column looks like a kitchen, looks like a brain, looks like a door. Let's start with the nucleus. We know that nucleus, it controls the body activity. Let's see the second column. Kitchen, it does not control anything. Brain in our body, it controls all of our actions and activities. Door, it opens and closes. It does not, and closes. It does not control. So the nucleus, it will be the one that look like a brain because both they control. The second part, cytoplasmic membrane. Cytoplasmic membrane, as we studied, it regulates the cellular exchange of material of the cell. So it enters all the needed material as the nutrients and oxygen, and removes the wastes as the carbon dioxide. Now, which one allows the entrance of things and the exit of others? The kitchen? No. The door? Yes, because it opens and closes. We can enter through a door or go out through a door. So cytoplasmic membrane, it looks like a door. Chloroplasts, if we remembered, chloroplast, it is responsible for photosynthesis. And we know that photosynthesis, it's when green plants make their own food. Type. Let's move to the column. Looks like a kitchen. Okay, in our kitchen, what do? We cook food. Chloroplasts, they make food. In kitchen, we cook food. So both they have similarity. They are common. So chloroplast, it looks like a kitchen. This question is just to understand the functions of each of the parts, and also it can be useful for an activity to make students understand more the parts and their functions. Now let's move to the seventh question. Seventh question, it starts with the verb indicate. When I have a question that starts with indicate, that means I just have to write the name of the thing that they are asking me about without saying any explanation, without a justification, without saying why. The first one, protects, so indicate the part of the cell that, so I have to write only the name of the part of the cell that protects the cell. Which part protects the cell? So it is the cell wall, because the plant cell, they need protection. So they have the extramembrane, which is the cell wall. Regulate the cellular exchange of material. Regulate. Some materials are going out, others they are entering the cell. So it is the cytoplasmic membrane. Okay, now these are just guessing question. We have to pay attention to the function that they are asking us about so that we can guess the part responsible for this function. Let's move to the last question. The last question, it's a passage and it has a question about the passage. Let's read it. Chloroplasts are small organelles found inside the cells of green plants. They absorb light to make sugar in a process called photosynthesis. Chloroplasts contain chlorophyll that gives green plants their green color. This is the passage. Let's move to the question. The first one, pick out from the passage. When I have pick out, that means the answer is in the paragraph. I just have to copy it and to paste it as it is without it changing, without extra information from my acquired knowledge. Pick out from the passage the definition of chloroplasts. Definition, it means the explanation of meaning. What are chloroplasts? So from the passage, chloroplast, I will read it again so that I can search for the explanation. Chloroplasts are small organelles found inside the cells of green plants. So in this sentence, they are telling me what are chloroplasts and what are they. So this is the first answer for the first question. So I will write on it A because this is the answer. This is the definition of chloroplast. They are small organelles. They are parts that we found them in the cells of green plants. The second question, the name of the process in which sugar is made. What is the name of the process that plants make sugar? Let's continue. They absorb light to make sugar in a process called photosynthesis. So the name will be photosynthesis. No need to copy the whole sentence because it will be wrong. I only want the name of the process, so you will copy only the name. Do not copy the whole sentence, and as a teacher, I have to search where is the exact answer. Okay, put directly the answer or the name. Last question, specify the kind of plants that has chlorophyll. If you pay attention, I didn't say pick out because if we read the paragraph again, we will not find the answer, but we will find hint in the paragraph. So let's read it. Chloroplasts are small organelles found inside the cells of green plants. They absorb light to make sugar in a process called photosynthesis. Chloroplasts contain chlorophyll that gives green plants their green color. So specify the kind of plants. Which plants have chlorophyll? They are the green plant. And because I have specified, that means I have to explain why green plants, why not any other plant? Because chlorophyll, they are found inside the chloroplast. And we know that chloroplast, they make photosynthesis. Photosynthesis, it's a process that happens in which kind of plant? It happens in the green plant because green plants, they make their own food and they need the sugar so that they can grow and survive. So the answer here, it will be green plants have chlorophyll because they are the ones that contain chloroplast. So because they are the ones that contain chloroplast. In addition that, chlorophyll gives the green plants their green color. So that's why it's found in the green plants so that they are green. Okay, this is the last question in this extra exercises. If you find them useful and they can help you in designing a worksheet or a quiz or a test, please don't forget to hit like and to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.